Good evening. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please remain standing as I'll be asking you to join me in a moment of silence. During that time, I would ask that you remember our community, state, and nation during these trying times. It is my prayer that God will heal our nation of this disease and strife that exists amongst us, that we will come together as a nation and truly practice the words in the Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. My name is Carlin Grammer, and I have the pleasure of serving as principal at LaPorte High School. I would like to welcome you to tonight's ceremony honoring the class of 2020. Please join me in welcoming our special guest tonight. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Walter Jackson. LPISD Board President, Lee Wallace. LPISD Board Vice President, Dennis Slate. LPISD Board Secretary, Lois Rogerson. LPISD Board Member, David Yonda. I'd also like to recognize three board members who were unable to be with us, unfortunately, tonight. Ms. Kathy Green, Deanne Thompson, and Charles C. Wheeler. Please give them a round of applause as well. Deputy Superintendent for Curriculum, Dr. Linda Wadley. Deputy Superintendent Mike Clausen. And I'd also like to welcome members of the district administration and campus principals who have joined us tonight. Thank you for being here. I want to acknowledge the LaPorte High School administrators and counselors at this time. Associate Principal, Dr. Thad Mitchell. Assistant Principals, Nakiba George, Juliana Lee, Jesse Loudermilk, and Monica Martinez. Our LaPorte High School counselors, lead counselor Jasmine Hippolyte, counselors LaGreta Arrington, Felicia Becknell, Jennifer Cummings, April Hawthorne, Michelle Quapic, and Brenda Sadler. I always have made it a point to recognize our first responders and members of the armed services and veterans at these ceremonies. Let us first begin with our first responders. These ladies and gentlemen do so much to keep our communities safe and to keep our schools safe. If you are a member of a police department, emergency medical service, or fire department, will you please stand? We thank you for your service. For those brave men and women that have served or are currently serving in our armed forces, we would like to pay tribute. If you are a former or current member of an armed service, please stand and be recognized. We also want to recognize our students who have committed to serve this country as a member of the armed services. I don't know if we have any here tonight because many of them have already reported to service, but if you are a member of the class of 2020 and have enlisted in the armed services, please stand and be recognized. I think it is especially important to recognize another type of soldier this year, the men and women who are serving on the front lines in the battle against COVID-19. These medical professionals put their health and even lives at risk on a daily basis to serve our community. For that, we are grateful. If you are a medical professional, please stand so that we can recognize you. Members of the school board, faculty and staff, graduate, family, friends, and special guests. Welcome to this commencement ceremony honoring the graduating class of 2020. I know that this ceremony has been a long time coming, and it seemed as if we would never get to this point. I am just sorry that all our graduates were not able to join us, but they are in our thoughts. The students sitting before you and the students who were not able to attend have successfully completed a major phase of their lives. I am thankful that we were able to honor these students and their achievements tonight. In my previous years, you have heard me refer to the term grit. MacArthur Fellowship winner and author Angela Duckworth defines grit as perseverance and passion for long-term goals. How appropriate that term is for the class of 2020. In your school careers, you have had to deal with significant and catastrophic events. Hurricane Ike, Hurricane Harvey, the ITC fire, Tropical Storm Imelda, and now a worldwide pandemic. Yet through all of this, you still persevered and achieved your goal of becoming a high school graduate. I have been and continue to be impressed by the grit you demonstrate. I believe the events and skills you have developed to deal with them will serve you well in the future. I am truly excited to see the future accomplishment of the LaPorte High School class of 2020. It is always a pleasure to introduce the Salutatorian and Valedictorian. This year, I have the honor of introducing a brother and a sister as Salutatorian and Valedictorian. This year's Salutatorian is Blake Kristen. Blake will be attending Texas Women's University, where she will major in nursing. She plans to become an oncology nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, the Salutatorian for the class of 2020, Blake Kristen.
Since most of you have already listened to me give a speech, I will keep this one rather short. The class of 2020 has been stuck in portables, gone through Harvey and the ITC fires, went through 3 months of online learning, have graduated virtually, then rescheduled walking across this stage multiple times due to a pandemic. High school has tested our ability to overcome obstacles, but in spite of everything, we have persevered through it all, and I am truly proud to be amongst my peers as we graduate again. As we close the first chapter of our lives, I hope each and every one of us can take the resilience high school has taught us into our future. Hopefully, every senior has enjoyed high school as much as I have and have made enough memories to last a lifetime. I would like to thank anyone who has supported me along the way, including all of the fantastic faculty here at LaPorte High School and my family. So, for the actual last time, go dogs. Once a bulldog, always a bulldog.
Thank you, Blake. This year's valedictorian is Braden Kristen. Braden will be attending the University of Texas in Austin and will major in biology. Ladies and gentlemen, the valedictorian for the class of 2020, Braden Kristen.
Well, good job, guys. We did it. And it only just took 3.5 years to complete our education at LaPorte High School. I first wanted to take the time to acknowledge my support system, my family, and the 5-man. I also wanted to thank all the students who were unfortunately unable to attend tonight's event, because this way our graduation ceremony will take significantly less time to do. Now, guys, I know this is not how we wanted our senior year to end, but so be it. Don't get mad at the things we can't control. Let's all look forward to the next chapter of our life, whether that be higher education or going straight into the workforce. We all have something to look forward to, so let's not lose hope. Life is going to have its setbacks, and we just have to keep rolling with the punches. I wish the best of luck to each and every one of you as you blaze new trails. I know years from now you won't remember this speech, but I hope to have left you with a few good words of advice to take with you. Now, let's wrap this up before we get too dark. Thanks again, guys, for coming out.
Thank you, Braden. It's a long walk, isn't it? Now we would like to recognize our honor graduates. Graduates, if you are a member of the top 100, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. A number of our students have also earned associate's degrees from San Jacinto College through participation in our Accelerated College Education, or ACE program. Graduates, if you have earned an associate degree from San Jacinto, please rise. Thank you. To the parents of the class of 2020, first, congratulations. We know today is a proud moment for you. The staff of LaPorte High School thanks you for your support and for working together with us to bring your students to this great moment. I would also thank you for your patience and cooperation as we've worked our way through difficult times. To the LaPorte High School faculty and staff, you are truly dedicated and hardworking. You've devoted your lives to the service of our children, and I thank each and every one of you for your outstanding work. You too persevered in these difficult times and rose to challenges that we faced. I am so proud of you. It is truly an honor and a privilege to serve alongside you. I am blessed to be allowed to be a part of this team. The graduating class of 2020 has continued the tradition, spirit, pride of LaPorte High School by recognition, awards, and memories that you have earned and brought to our campus and our community. I'm so very proud of each and every one of you. You are learners today, the leaders tomorrow, but bulldogs for life. At this time, I would like to introduce one of our newest bulldogs. It is my honor to introduce Dr. Walter Jackson, LaPorte ISD Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you, Mr. Grammer. Congratulations, graduates. Today is a great day to be a bulldog. Graduates, this evening marks the capstone of your formative education. Tonight marks the culmination of your 12 years of academic study. Tonight, you will cross the stage, and on Monday morning, you will become taxpayers. Monday morning, my friends, you will become full-fledged participants in this 244-year American experiment we call democracy. The challenges you have faced in the last 5 months will cement you in the annals of American history. You will be remembered for your strength, your courage, your perseverance, and for being tested in ways you could not have imagined. And you are stronger for it all. I encourage you to look to the future and hold on to your dreams. My friends, your academic, your social, and emotional intelligence will provide you with the skills you need to progress through life. I have just a few suggestions for you, and then I'll take my seat. Number one, don't become the one who possesses great knowledge and a good education, but has no common sense. Don't become the one who becomes a habitual consumer of materialism and refuses to save for the future. Commit to something bigger than yourself. Commit to making this world a better place. Commit to speaking out when you see injustice anywhere. Commit to making a difference in the lives of others. Graduates, you will play a major role in working to keep this economy and this American economy strong. You are an important part of the American fabric. Never forget that. Tonight, as you sit here reflecting on your past, you must understand that you did not make it here on your own. I don't think there was ever a graduating class that has been faced with the challenges that you have been faced with. The coronavirus pandemic has dealt you and us a tremendous blow. The last few months in your high school career has been quite challenging. But guess what? You've managed through it all, and you're here tonight. Please take a moment to say thank you to your parents, your grandparents, your teachers, your administrators, your church and ministry leaders for helping you to reach this point. Join me in thanking them now. I leave you with just a couple of ideas. Number one, always be thankful and never forget that you won the lottery. You are privileged and blessed to have been born in the United States of America. Number 2, work hard and become a proud, productive American citizen. Number 3, never. Somebody shout never. Shout it one more time. Graduates of 2020, never, ever have more than one credit card. Lastly, you have the power within you to change the world. Go out, leave this place. Love your neighbor as yourself. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. And be the best that you can be. God bless you.
Thank you, Dr. Jack. Graduates, at this time, please prepare to walk the stage and receive your certificate.
Braden, Charles, Kristen. Blake, Elizabeth, Kristen. Sandra, Alman. Sandra. Hannah, Leanne, Barnes. Anahi, Danelli, Montanez. Jonathan, Gilbert, Ochoa. Soraya, Damaris, Villarreal. Nalea, Giselle, Chapa. Jocelyn, De Leon. Ulissa, Delgado, Gutierrez. Autumn, Danielle, Domek. Haribi, Tita, Chape, Felicite. Jordan, Michaela, Hodges. Madison, Ray, Johnson. Matthew, Brian, Johnson. Hannah Nicole Lee. Jared Blake Leger. Abigail Catherine Morales. Natalie Elizabeth Molina. Adrian Rodriguez. Daniel Levi Terry. Brianna Elizabeth Zupan. Jamie Nicole Farrington. Ileana Arlette Hernandez. Daisy Desiree Lopez. Hannah Nicole McLaren. Rebecca Morgan Phillips. Jaden Breck Sweat. Kayla Jane Waters. Romeo Joshua Zulagwa. Joshua Blaze Alvarado. Gloria Paulette Arispe. Anana Zion Relapagos Avergandanzo. Victoria Isabella Benitez. Colby Guy Bond. Terrell Marquise Bright. Congratulations. Andrew Joseph Castillo. Sherilyn Chavaria. Anthony Paul Chavez. Nathaniel Renee Davila. Peyton Lane Davis. Alexis Janae De La Cerda. Gary Dale Dees III. Delbert Delgado Bugarin. Jennifer Delgado Gonzalez. Zezabel Yolanda Diaz. Agave Christopher Flores. Radhika Dennis Kumar Gandhi. Alexander Darrell Garcia. Angelica Renee Garcia. Just pause. Dustin Kyle Gobert. Ashton Garrett Guerrero. Avery Grayson Guerrero. Savannah Brianne Gidry. Larissa Renee Gunn. Tyler James Helms. Aiden Alexander Hernandez. Brenda Paola Hernandez. Damian Hernandez. Damon Lee Hogan. Garrett Pierce Klinkerman. Matthew James Napick. Michael Reese Napick. Mercedes Elizabeth Lindsay. Caleb Forrest Little. Kyla Renee Logan. Colton David Lukenbach. Tyler Daniel Lukenbach. Cheyenne Marie Lundy. Ariel Denise Maldonado. Brianna Alexis Martinez. Marcus Maximo Martinez. J. Matthew McBee. Alec Miller. Jordan Elijah Morales. Erica Kaylee Moreno. Deanna Ochoa. Gabriela Isabel Ochoa. Chisholm Victoria Ololo. Madison Angelica Palamidi. Austin Peary Patrick. Joel Pena. Evelyn Jeanette Perez. Jalen Markel Promise. Jaslyn Danae Ramos. Yvette Nicole Rebstock. Alex Christian Rodriguez. Aaron Michael Sines Jr. Ronnie Angel Says. Layla Elise Saldana. Alfredo Sanchez Jr. Krista Marie Sanchez. Charles Justin Seaver. Cody Lane Sexton. Yeston Francis Lawrence Aguardo Talent. Trevor Noel Toller. Blake Anthony Toro. Salvador Ricardo Vargas. Jackson Stephen Walker. Levi Richard Wells. Elijah Tidre George. Rhiannon Lene Murray. Alexia Marie Pena. Haley Nicole Hallman. Amanda Marie Garza. Zane Allen Gunter. Sure. Sydney Reese Fangman. Christopher Lamont Fowler Jr.
Let's give our graduates another round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I ask that you stand and please join me for the playing of the LaPorte High School alma mater. After that, we'll be concluding our ceremony. Our graduates will be immediately escorted out of the stadium at the northeast gate. No one will be permitted on the field. We ask that everyone please practice social distancing as you exit the stadium. Seniors, at this time, if you wish, or graduates, excuse me, you may throw your hats if you choose to do so. Congratulations. Thank you for being here tonight. Good night. God bless, and please stay safe.